Well, beloveds, greetings. It's Dr. Amanda Noel, and I'm the Twin Flame Matchmaker, and I'm in our guest bedroom. It feels very minimalist and plain in here, so I'm going to just be with you on the floor for this new moon, full moon, actually. I usually do new moons, and we have a full moon in Capricorn. This is going to be a really powerful transmission for this full moon happening on July 18th. Did I say July 18th? Where am I? Okay, sorry, I'm in the wrong window. Okay, 2018 on June 28th. So let's get grounded. This is a full moon that was called Rose Moon in Europe. And yes, there's an activation in energy for twin flames in this message. So the rose is a symbol of the feminine that attracts the bee to her nectar. So this is a really powerful time. And it's also known by the Algonquin tribe as a strawberry moon because this was during the time of year where we picked the wild strawberries, or well, that tribe picked the strawberries. And strawberries actually symbolize the ovaries, the fertility. Strawberries are a wonderful food to eat during this time because it enriches the blood. The juices are detoxifying as well as nourishing. So they're packed with antioxidants, any of the berries really. So take the time, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, to ingest some berries if that aligns with your body. And strawberries would be a great thing to eat at this full moon to symbolize your fertility, to nourish your energy at this time. So I have 3 R's for you for this full moon, which is relax, release, and receive. And I'm going to go through these 3 keys. These 3 important things to know at this full moon in Capricorn. And this pertains to everyone as well as to twin flame lovers. So I'm Dr. Amanda Noel, the Twin Flame Matchmaker. My intention of this video is to inform you about the astrology, not so much about the astrology, but about the twin flame energy updates and the things you need to know to relax, release, and receive, actually to maximize the potential of these 3 keys that are available to us at this full moon in Capricorn, the strawberry rose moon. So let's talk about relaxations. This is the solstice full moon. We just had the solstice about 5 days ago. It's the and if I say new moon, it's because I'm always doing new moon ceremonies. So just apologies in advance. I'm talking about the full moon here. This is the solstice full moon, the full moon that's closest to this peak of the longest day of the year. And what this means is that we are going to want to recharge with the sun. We are wanting to go out into nature. It's a really important time for multiple reasons at this astrological point to release the stress, decompress. So go out in nature. I know it's really easy if you have a big soul purpose mission, which I know you do because you're a twin flame, you're an ascension pioneer, you're here to create change on the planet. I know it seems counterintuitive in this material world where we have to do. This is the time to relax and be. So that's why I was a little scattered coming to this video because I've been being, and before hopping on this video, I was making love to my twin flame, having a crygasm. So I was like, oh my God, to wash off my tears and get back into the space of leadership and teaching. And that's a great example of really allowing these worlds of being a leader and being a blisspreneur, a blissful person, bringing these together into your blissness. So I call it blissness. Instead of business, we have our soul purpose, but we also have like our everyday bliss. And these things can actually be merged. This full moon is a wonderful time to focus more on the bliss so we can charge up, just like the sun charges up the energy in that strawberry or in the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, whatever we're eating. It's going to fill us up so much that blissness grows. So I know as somebody who is on a big mission, somebody who's built a 6-figure blissness, who likes to go sometimes, it's actually been our practice to spend a lot of time at the springs, bathing in sacred waters, being out in the sun, spending time with our soul family, spending time with just each other. Woo! Better plug my computer in because she does not want to stay awake. She wants to rest. So that's a perfect example of being. It's just resting. And literally, your nap might be one of the most powerful things you can do this month. Taking time to relax, recharge, and reboot will set you up for success in your business, in your relationships, in your home. Because if we're coming from that charged up space, that full feminine cup, we can offer so much more in a graceful, easeful way. This was one of the teachings of Virgin Mary. This was one of her medicines, as she taught how to be and to manifest in her beingness. This is one of the medicines of the Virgin. And it's not that all of us are meant to do this. We're not all meant to meditate on a cushion, or we're not all meant to be virgins. We're not meant to just be in our upper chakras. There are some that are drawn more to that path. They don't need sugar. They don't need, some people are breatharians. They don't even need food. I'm more of a little bit of a hedonist, where I'm like, if I'm here in third density Earth, it's kind of an intense place. I like to enjoy. So really, taking that medicine from the beingness and knowing that you may be required to step up and be big. You might have to pay your mortgage. You might need to pay for that vacation you want to take. You might need to, really step up and share something that's coming through you that you feel responsible to share, because you're one of the few channels that has this wisdom, and you know that you can help the world. You see a vision. So while we have this big masculine kind of like this lifetime, we're going to be doing a lot as twin flames. We're going to be doing a lot as ascension pioneers. It's also really fundamental to get back into that Mother Mary state, into that womb space of just conceiving from pure relaxation. So let's go ahead and get into our relaxation. I would love you to just acknowledge any of the demons that are like, I can't relax because I gotta do. I gotta get this backpack from behind me. I hate when people do YouTube videos with a bed behind them. I think it's highly unprofessional. And I'm in our guest room because we have a plumber that's working, and this is where I am. It's the most cozy place. So I am just chilling and relaxing in my perfection. Let's all take a couple deep breaths to just relax into the perfection of our 3D reality soup. Releasing and relaxing. Great. So we're already stepping into the very first key here pretty deeply, which is relaxing here on this full moon. And one other thing that I would love to encourage you to really check in with is this a time for you to do a detox with maybe some live veggies and fruits? The summertime, some of you might be in Australia or down under, wherever. But here in the Northern Hemisphere, we have a lot of heat that's purging out some toxins. I've had some emotional releases. I had my arms broke out into hives, and I'm listening. The heat is releasing some deep stuff that's been pent up during the winter, maybe for many, many years. We all hold on to old toxins until we release them. So this time of relaxation could also be used to do a juice cleanse or any type of healing cleanse that works for you. There's no right way. And I'm feeling that a lot of us have some things in the liver, some heavy metals. So I'll be doing some work on myself to prepare for our child or children that will be coming through in the next year, holding golden light for that. Because we need to create a clear space for these miracles to come through, whether you're conceiving a child or you're conceiving your soul purpose-based blissness, you're conceiving your twin flame union. The more we heal and clear here and anchor and feel really good and clean, the more we can birth from that space that is in alignment, and the more our earth can heal and clear from the pollution. It's all hologram. The second key to our full moon, Capricorn full moon, is to release. So we have relax, now the release. So I was talking already a little bit about this, but I'm not talking so much about a nutrition cleanse or sweating, which is really good. Sweating is another thing that could be a powerful thing to do. Saunas, or saw a guy in Austin, Texas yesterday, 97-degree weather, wearing a hoodie, shorts with pants underneath them, and he was sweating his ass off. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but sweating is a really good thing. So getting new water in, releasing the I'm not good enough stories. This is what I'm talking about. So are you ready to release your I'm not good enough story? Yay! Awesome. So type in the chat box or in the comments area if you are ready to release your I'm not good enough story. I'm not good enough for my twin flame, or I'm not good enough for money. I'm not good enough to have the most awesome, holistic practitioner. Or I'm not good enough to buy the organic strawberries. By the way, please do buy organic strawberries. They're the most important thing to buy organic, because regular strawberries suck up the toxins. All right, I don't know what is my obsession with. I guess I'm really tapped into the strawberry demon. So let's talk more about I'm not good enough stories. Everybody has been covered in the I'm not good enough story. Some of us have been able to navigate around it in certain ways. I was doing a live on Facebook this afternoon about Donald Trump, and his money story didn't go through the I'm not good enough energy, but tuning into his energy, his feminine love space, his vulnerable feminine has not felt good enough. That's my channeled message from Donald Trump. Hopefully he resonates, or if he doesn't, that's whatever. So we all have this I'm not good enough story. It could be about I'm not good enough for money, I'm not good enough for hot sex, I'm not good enough to have my lover, and I want to be polyamorous and have this. I mean, I've all kinds of clients. There's no one right way to be. And, some of my clients are even like, I'm not good enough to be who I am, which is being bisexual or gay or whatever sexual identity, or I'm not good enough to come out in front of my family as a psychic. So there's these funny ways that I'm not good enough stories can really control our lives. So I wanted to point out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toxic thoughts that are really, really common ways of I'm not good enough stories to show up. One is I have to work for love. I have to work for love, meaning that you're not good enough now. You have to lose weight, or you have to get this many clients, or you have to change your hairstyle, or you have to move towns and work on yourself. And yes, it's great to work on ourselves. Yes, it's great to express our highest expression of us, for sure. And it actually love comes from I'm lovable now. So I have to work for love. Cancel, cancel. Whew. I am lovable now. I am lovable now. So the second one is I am punished by my friends or lovers unless I do something, XYZ. So I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless ... This could be, I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I give myself away. I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I suppress my voice. I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I fit in with them and drink, even though I really don't want to drink because it makes me feel clear and I meditate better. I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I hide that I am a shaman and I have all these crystals. I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I, have the relationship and maybe the sexuality expression the way they expect me to be. So if you feel like sharing in the chat box what your I'm supposed to be is, Alexandra says, I'm supposed to be working, but I caught you, so I decided to relax a little. So her supposed to be is I need to be working. So I have to be loved in this way. What is it? So My I am punished by my friends and lovers until recently was unless I kept my needs small. I broke my boundaries of what I needed because I felt if I had boundaries, if this is what I need, this is what's not cool, then they would say, no, I can't do that for you. So recently, over the last couple of years, I've learned to say, this is what I need, take it or leave it. I'd rather be alone, but I'd much rather have you if you're a fit, but not taking that bullshit from people that punish me because I'm punishing myself. No more of that BS. And whoa, I'm starting to have the most amazing friendships that look totally different. My love with my beloved, my twin flame, looks totally different. We have so much more freedom in our frequency. It's like expansive. And there's so much more space because I can set boundaries. And by the way, I've been setting boundaries with Jack way better. It's pretty funny. Our boundaries, it's like so embarrassing. I'll be like, honey, could you make me the tea like you said? And they're like, cancel. Jack, make me the tea, please. So I'm like, I have to learn how to speak it. And we're like cracking up because he's like, good job. The feminine just set a boundary. I'm like, that was really hard. So there we go. The resolution to I'm punished by my friends and lovers unless I do XYZ is setting a boundary. So I'm just going to go through the last three. I am unlovable. So I thought if I'm not good enough, it's just bam, I'm unlovable. I am not good enough no matter what I do. So I can try. And if this is you, you can like this video, just share it, like it. There's no shame in this thought. I've had it in the back of my subconscious mind kind of barking at me. Now it's a little barking dog. Before it was like really scary. I'm not good enough no matter what I do. And the last two, I guess I have two more, are love kills me / the last one is love leaves me. So many people have a fear of love. They don't know it, but they're afraid that true love is actually going to kill them. They'll fall in love. They're going to lose their shit. Something bad is going to happen. And especially the love is going to come and then leave me, and I will just be devastated. So these toxic thoughts and energies can be washed out, especially with this full moon's powerful energy. This is a time to release. And that's why after this full moon, once we start releasing, I'm going to be helping you and our soul sisters to build up the self-confidence, build up the self-love, build up the self-esteem at Twin Flame Self-Love Booty Camp. And it's a baby boot camp to help conscious, spiritual, single women. If you're with the Twin Flame already, you can come on. That's fine too, because we're always learning and growing, right? And the Twin Flame union can always grow deeper. However, it's designed for single spiritual women to call in their Twin Flame by becoming their own self-love magnet, magnetizing love by falling in love with themselves. So click the link. I'll put it in the description box. It's aphroditeuniversity.org /booty camp. And that will lead us to our final key for this full moon. And you can go ahead and register. I just put the link for Self-Love Booty Camp. It's on July 11th at 11 a.m. PST, by the way. July 11th, 7/11 at 11. We're going to receive this full moon. The final key, number 3, receive this full moon by simply asking. Ooh, that's hot. So this is a time to come from being, to come from not only being in nature, but really sitting still with your being and realize that you're enough and come from that place. Asking the universe, the law of attraction, prayer, affirmation, thought, or maybe even asking the world out there, hey, want to be my client? Hey, want to come to my talk? Hey, want to check out my video? Hey, want to go on a date with me? Hey, want to hang out at a party? You can ask the universe by asking 3D people and posting things for what you want to attract. Ask for things. So asking it is given this full moon, this strawberry moon, this rose moon. But we want to come from being. We want to come from being enough. We want to come from a nourished feminine. Nourishing our feminine, especially with the elements of water and the sun, being out in nature. And let your masculine receive this goodness. Let your masculine receive your feminine energy. And you may want to do a ritual either by yourself, with your beloved. Maybe you can call in the spirit of your twin flame on the full moon. And it is happening. We are here. We are creating this new earth. It is time. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is lack. You know, whether it's lack of sleep, lack of money, lack of abundance and love. It starts by taking action from that place of being enough. So prayer, affirmation, and then being grateful for the tiny little blades of grass that are coming through, the tiny little shifts. We can be so hard on ourselves. We're like, why don't we have, you know, the 6-figure business? Why, you know, start with like, I talked to a potential client and they seem interested. Even if they say no, wow, that's really big. Or I haven't gone on a date in 6 years. I've talked to women that haven't gone on dates in like 30 years. So the woman who hasn't gone on the date in a long time, you know, if you even get checked out by someone and that's like a new thing for you and you feel excited, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're having sex on the first date all the time and you know that's your sabotage pattern, and maybe you waited to even flirt for like 10 minutes and that's new for you. Be grateful for what you're creating. Be proud, celebrate, be positive. So I shared these 3 keys for this full moon in Capricorn to relax, release, and receive. And these are some little tidbits, some little nuggets, and I want to support you deeper to align with your self-esteem. In truth, most women have some self-esteem demons, some places where we pop out of our body, we go unconscious, we don't feel good enough. It shows up in the form of not being good enough for money and lacking, you know, the dream job where we work with clients. Maybe you've hit 6, 7 figures and your health is burning out, or it's really hard to get the clients that you do want. So you end up having these like vampire clients, or maybe you're just starting out in your blissness and it's really hard to transition from your day job and you keep going back to these day jobs. I've had women in my network who have gone back literally 30 times to odd jobs that they didn't like. And the reason they go back and forth between launching their blissness and staying stuck in that medical field or whatever that is, that doctor, lawyer, corporate, you know, I want to call it like a noose, but it's kind of golden noose, golden handcuffs, is truly because she is not stepping into her self-worth. And that's exactly what we will be working on in Twin Flame Self-Love Bootcamp. And again, that is on the 11th of July. It's happening at 11 a.m. PST. It's totally free. It's complimentary. I should have mentioned that. Like, first things first, Twin Flame Self-Love Bootcamp will be a place where you'll discover the 3 self-love hacks that will make you magnetic to your twin flame. Of course, why women hang out here is they want to meet their twin flame. So I'm going to talk about this in the context of meeting your twin flame. But truly, ladies, your twin flame is the mirror of your own soul. Whether you fall in love with that guy or that guy or that guy, and make a baby with them and stay with them for life and all eternity, or girl and, you know, have it be, you know, 3 years and you call it your twin flame, whatever you want to create, your twin flame, the one that you define as your twin flame, is ultimately a mirror of you. And hopefully it's the mirror of your highest vibrational alignment. And to be in that high vibrational alignment, you will want to heal deeply. So join us at 11 on July 11th, and we're going to go over the 3 most powerful twin flame self-love hacks. We'll guarantee a life of bliss, love, abundance, and even orgasms. I'm going to share the top 2 reasons why women sabotage their birthright at living like a priestess, because they're doing this one key thing wrong. And it's literally, I'm seeing it in so many of my friends and fans and family members and clients, and I do this thing wrong from time to time too. No one's perfect, but this one key thing and the 2 reasons why we do this key thing is literally the biggest thing to know why you might not be with your twin flame right now, why there's a runner and chaser, why there's a cheater, or why there's like this, I'm waiting for divine timing. I'm waiting for divine timing. Why that divine timing actually should be now, because you want to be with your twin flame, right? You want to be on soul purpose mission together. We don't want the problems. We don't want the delays. We don't want the being stuck. So you'll also learn the real reason why women stay stuck in longing and obsession versus living their truest dreams and highest alignment soul purpose. And then we'll do a little guided Aphrodite self-love activation to activate your heart and your feminine energy. And I'll be channeling Aphrodite for that. So head on over to aphroditeuniversity.org/booty camp, BOOTYCAMP, and we're going to have a summer camp for soul sisters who are ready to awaken the twin flame codes. Thank you so much. I see you here, Alexandra and Erica and Vim and Therese and Viola, and it's been my honor to play with you. Keep showing up on Tuesdays. As long as you keep showing up, I'll keep doing these on Tuesdays. It's been fun to do these live versus my pre-recorded and edited videos. It's just a slightly different way. So give me a like and share the video if you like. If you want me to keep doing these, I would love to, have you support with a little thumbs up. All right, and Cynthia, hello, love and blessings. Thank you for being here as well. So much gratitude, ladies. I look forward to seeing you on July 11th. Have a fabulous full moon. Fill yourself up with Mother Nature. Relax, release, and receive from the I am good enough. I am goddess enough. And fill up your goddess cup with us by going to aphroditeuniversity.org/booty camp, because you have the power to be the goddess you are. You have the full power of the universe in you to do anything and to be anything. It's real. This isn't some myth. This isn't like the haves and the have-nots. You can create whatever you want, and we're doing this together. We're creating this new earth how we want it. No other way but from this way. And this way. I will touch my pussy. All right, sister, brother, love you lots. Bye for now.